Achimota keeps shining and making the name of Ghana proud in education. Today, one of their teachers is a Fulbrighter, and we are here to celebrate him.
Welcome to Ridge Royal Hotel. In the recent light of pandemic, we are taking utmost care to ensure the safety of our guests. We have to change with the times, and the hotel industry is used to change. Ridge Royal Hotel is located at number 1 Second Ridge, Cape Coast, Ghana. For more information, contact +233 031 200 3222. Email admin@ridgeroyalhotel.com.gh. Ridge Royal Hotel, richly inviting, comfortably yours. We look forward to welcome you soon.
Today on the show, we are with the Director of Studies, the Head of Integrated Science Department in Achimota Senior High School. This man has been teaching for the past 24 years as a biology teacher, and he is a Fulbrighter. Mr. Anthony Adjetey. I'm a Baba teacher. Bibi aboko dear.
Not done, Bibi aboko.
Yeah, there are say. From Legon, Presec to Akropong, Presby Training College. You went to Winneba, KNUST, and you are back here in Achimota. Is it sheer luck or hard work that you are always found among the Ivy School?
Yeah, let me say that it's the grace of God. Because even luck is driven by hard work. But you can do all that you can. But if God is not on your side, I mean, you can't do it. So I will say that I'll put it to the grace of God. Nothing more, nothing less.
According to your profile, you've been involved in STEM activities. And your focus is on girls. Why is it so?
You know, when you look at our current situation in Ghana, girls see science, technology, engineering, and mathematics as very difficult. And we need to demystify that concept. Because at the end of the day, the girls that we have are very intelligent. But the society has built that kind of fear in them. You know, many girls are afraid of science. They are afraid of mathematics. They are afraid of the engineering courses. But at the end of the day, I've been in class where there are some top girls. All that went to boys' school, you know, from training college down to the university. I've been in class with very intelligent ladies, or let me say girls in course. And, you know, looking at our young girls, with the necessary push, they will go up to become one of the great people that you want them to be. If you go into Ghana, most of our top engineers, most of our top scientists are female. I've worked under female scientists when I was doing my national service, under one Japanese lady called Dr. Wagachuma. She was a very young lady. And, you know, her mind about science is something else. When you go to Legon, most of their science gurus are mainly ladies. Go to KNUST, look at the microbiology system, go to even the medical system. Majority of, you know, the ladies, workers there, all the doctors are mainly ladies. My personal doctor is a lady. Yeah, you see, and she's so brilliant.
So you've attended several conferences, seminars, and all that outside. How do you compare their educational system to ours?
This is a very tight question. You know, we are evolving. I've been asked this question several times. I think when you look at the education outside as compared to ours, there's a huge gap, unfortunately. But that doesn't mean we can't solve it. It can be solved. And for me, I think we are on the right track. I like to look at the positives and the negatives because, yes, we have challenges in terms of taking teacher quality, which is not bad because currently we're having one Ghanaian in the best 10 of the global teacher prize, Mr. Evans over there, my colleague. And it tells you by implication, we are the best.
Sure.
Ghana is among the best 10, telling you that after all, our system is not bad.
Sure.
And as I'm sitting here right now, I also has gotten there.
Yes.
Where many people dare to go. The gap is being bridged gradually because it depends on you, the teacher. You have to really develop yourself. Yes, we don't have the tools. We are not there yet. So what do we do? The tools are there. You improvise. You do whatever you can do. Because you have students to educate.
Sure.
Look, I like one policy of this very government because if you look at the core competence, because we changed it to a new curricula, and for me, I like that curricula so much because it's going to put the children in a state where we're not going to emphasize more on the certificates.
Theory. Yeah.
And I am a firm believer of technical education. You know, aside the STEM, technical education is one of my passions. And if you look at the core competences, that we want to enhance, it involves a cultural competence, critical thinking, innovations coming in, and even it encompasses how the child can even work and come out with hands-on solutions to things. You see, so if teachers are able to grasp this thing, I tell you, our children we are building in, we can get there. So I like the policies, if you study the new curriculum very well, forget about the nuances, forget about the arguments going on, forget about the negatives being peddled. I'm telling you before God and man, it's one of the best that should happen to Ghana if it's fully implemented. I think that our education, as compared to the other countries, there's a gap, but we are coming gradually. It will take me, my colleagues, to really get there. We can get there. Again, this very year, Ghana is celebrating a global teacher prize for the best 10. And I'm also up there by God's grace. So I think that we will get there. It wouldn't take 100 years.
Are we not late?
It's better late than never.
Better late than never.
Yeah, better late than never. Yeah.
Let's go for a quick break. And when we are back, we'll get to Fulbright.
Everywhere there is sunlight, there is Translight Solar, the solar professional that make real good use of the sun. When others are just talking about the sun, Translight Solar gives you the solar power that you can trust. Translight Solar gives you a system that becomes your main power and ECG becomes your backup. Translight Solar, the only solar experts that install power and you pay in monthly installments. Yes, that is Translight Solar. Cut your electricity bills by over 70%. Power is also on 24/7. Home or office, talk to Translight Solar System. Call now on 0206 542454 or 0504 249229. Check www.translightsolar.com and email info@translightsolar.com. Locate us at 98 Boundary Road, East Legon, White House, bus stop.
We are still at Achimota Senior High School. One of their teachers is now a Fulbrighter, and we are here to celebrate him. He's in the person of Mr. Anthony Adjetey. Say, now to why we are here. You have been selected for the 2021-22 Fulbright Teaching Excellence and Achievement Program. Say, how did you get here?
This is a very good question. Again, I'll put it to God. So I did application. I have to go through all the rigorous thing. It's
not easy.
It has to go. But once you know what you are doing is a genuine thing, you're not afraid of anything. And so by God's grace, I have to go through the various steps. And at my age, I have to write a very tough exams. And it was so much of an anxiety. And after the shortlisting interview, the exams came on, and the exams was TOEFL. And I mean, TOEFL is one of the modern way of examining, and it tells you the American system. They train the mind, the liberal system. So right now, you see that Americans will never lack when it comes to critical thinking, creativity, and innovations. And that's where I find myself in terms of philosophy and teaching. So combining learning, teaching, my duties here in this school, which is very hectic because I come to school in the morning, I leave around 5:30, 6:30 p.m. and I have to go and learn, at times go for classes up to 9 p.m., 10 p.m. And it wasn't so easy. But lo and behold, because you already know what you do and what you believe in, I was able to come out very excellent in the examination. Very, very excellent. And when the selection came on, you have to aggregate all the selection against the world. It's not only it's not about Ghana.
No.
And they're picking across, they pick around 120 in the world. So it's not only the African continent or the world. So lo and behold, if I look at the list, I occupy a very good, very, very good position. I mean, very good to I wasn't surprised in the way, but I was not so expectant. Not because I didn't know I wouldn't do well, but where I have myself pegged, when I look at the chart on the ranking in the world, I say, yes, God has done something. And there's something that I'm proud of myself as a teacher. And
we are also proud of you.
Very good. So you got to the world stage. Now you go to wait for the US government and then the State Department to do the sort of selection. That was very... So I was there one morning. When I wake up in the morning, my first thing from bed is to check my mail. That's the first thing I do because I don't know what has been sent in my mail from administrators, from other places to attend to, emails to reply and all those things, school issues. So the first thing I check is my mail. I open my mail early morning. 2 different letters from the State Department. Congratulations me on first. You can just imagine my joy. So, it's nostalgic. I mean,
what cry is this Fulbright?
Fulbright is an American teacher exchange program. It comes with teaching, that's pedagogy, and it comes with the media, that's the creative arts. Let me say the media, the creative arts, and all those things, And there are various categories that it comes. So I went in for the teaching side of the whole thing, and as I say, it's very competitive. And our former president, Professor Evans, Atamil's Fulbright scholar. Professor Nana Adjetey was a Fulbright scholar. There are other Fulbright scholars across the country, very prominent people. And across the world, most of the Nobel Prize winners, even the current Nobel Prize winner in literature, she's a Fulbright scholar. It tells you that you have to have an open mind to be able to have that diversity of culture, to go into a system. Because the American system is a different system. Try to go there and go and learn how their system works, because they are the best practices. When after the learning, you come down to help your country. So when God permits me alive and I go and I come back, whatever I'm going to learn, I'm going to impact in my school, community, go from the region to the national as a whole. So I'm expecting to train over 3,000, 5,000 within the span of 3 years. That's my target. So that because the core competences feeds into that. So yes, you are saying we are saying we are have challenges in Ghana. Let's go and learn from the best practices and let's come. Aside that, you're going to learn about the culture of other countries. That's the most that is really so happy that I want to learn. Because I like diversity of cultures. I don't discriminate against any culture. That's why most controversial issues going on. When you hear my thought on that, you hit me. But I don't care about that because I believe in the liberty of everyone's culture and to live. But you can't use culture to say that, to infringe on somebody's rights. So that's why you have to be tolerant. So my going, Fulbright, as you're saying, develop most people. And when you check Thailand, you check most countries, the far Asian, Indian, all those things, Fulbright scholars are making impacts. Here in Ghana, they are making impacts. Or some of us, when we go and come, the impact will not only be on the quiet, but we're going to, once I have your team on board, we're going to make sure we propagate for teachers who also aspire.
We'll be there, we'll be standing by to
because we can
bring
do
it out for everybody to see.
We can do it. We can do it. We can do it. For Ghana to have a very good teacher quality, not only me, not only Evans, but I want more of our colleagues to challenge themselves against the world,
Sure.
and then we change our educational system. So
Sure.
that's all that Fulbright is about. And
Great.
the U.S. government, we should thank them. The U.S. embassy, we should thank them so much.
So
because
we have some Fulbrighters coming to Ghana to also learn our
to also
culture and
learn,
all
because
that.
that's what we want
Those
to,
from
whatever we
US
learn
and
here,
all that,
and then they
yeah.
go back. So I want to, when I go out and come back, I want to establish that network in collaboration with the U.S. embassy in Ghana and then the State Department. We look
Sure.
at how we can get some of them in. And I assure you, when everything goes well and we come back, we're going to do this thing in consonance. I'll consult your
Sure.
CU, and then we look
Sure,
at how we can
sure,
do the
sure.
media.
We pray
and
for
then
long
get
life. We pray for long
lobbying
life.
parliament
with
and then
good health
changing
to
our
do
system.
that.
I believe
Sure.
Ghana can be changed. Ghana
Sure.
needs to be changed.
Sir, you mentioned the late Professor Ivan Sata Mills and Nana.
Professor Jane
Professor Jane Nana.
Professor Jane Nana.
And I think we have 88 Pulitzer Prize winners,
Pulitzer winners.
75 MacArthur Fellows,
Pulitzer.
60 Nobel Prize winners,
That's what kills me.
38 head of states, judges, ambassadors, and thousands of world leaders as Fulbrighters.
Yeah.
Sir, it's not mean an achievement. Sir, it looks like you have a penchant for leadership.
Yeah. That's my forte. And if you care to know, I contested in the just ended last year parliamentary elections as an independent candidate.
So where are you heading towards?
I want to take it step by step, but international relations and diplomacy, security, and the law are my passions. And I want to look at going to full politics. If politics misses, I go into diplomacy, where I wish to work with the UN or work with any of the UN affiliates and to change. You want to work with people to change. But in terms of leadership, if God should give me the chance and I can become the president of Ghana,
I know.
It's a very long time dream, and we can do it.
So were you an independent candidate?
Yeah, I was an independent candidate. Yeah.
Where? Which?
Agona East constituency.
Wow.
Oh, yeah. I was contesting against my own boss, Professor Yanka, and then the incumbent who has been in. It was a third time. It wasn't about you winning at all costs. It was about making a change, trying your wits and wills, and it worked. What I did, people thought I was being sponsored by a political party, but nobody was sponsoring me. Nobody.
As a teacher?
Yeah, nobody was sponsoring me. Our campaign.
How were you funding your campaign?
It was people with the good, people who understand the philosophy of Think Ghana. I believe in Ghana so much. I believe in what Ghana can do for our young ones. Currently, I'm attending the Youth Connect Africa Summit. This is a final year because final day. I'm waiting here because I have to have you, and you can just look at the kind of discussions ongoing at the summit at the Agricultural Conference Center. The young guys, the kind of innovations that is going on, it blows my mind.
So from all that you are saying, I would suggest you don't have a social or family life.
Oh, God.
Do you have time for family and social life?
I love my family. I'm a social person, but not so much of a social person. I love my life. I love the arts. I love music. I play golf during my spare time. I play tennis. It's very difficult. The time for the family, I don't spare it for them when I get time for them. Fortunately, they are all adults. But I have time for the family. And when it's time for us to go out, we go out. Not only going out, but for myself, I don't indulge in so many things. I don't have so much of going out with friends. No. But I like to go out, hide in Accra when I want to. Wednesdays,
and
Fridays.
The music, which kind of music do you listen to?
I'm a jazz person. And it depends, very, very, very heavy jazz.
Yeah,
and it depends on my mood. And it depends on my mood. And, when mood swing, then I love jazz. And
Shatta Wale.
Shatta is a phenomenon. He's forget about whatever he's going through. That's a business. You want to talk about entertainment?
Yes, we want to get there.
You want to talk about entertainment?
Yes, we need to.
Shatta is a phenomenon. He forget about his worries, but Shatta knows the business. You see, has been in this industry for years that I got to know him. You hate or love him. The guy has got a brand. He's a phenomenon. These are the people we need to celebrate.
You are a Shatta fan.
Honestly, I'm an innocent fan, but not like I condone something. But I love Stone Boy. But there's one guy that I love among those contemporary guys. They call him Edem. I be Edem. That guy
It's deep.
is very deep. You see, so for me, look at the Shatter brand itself. He epitomizes that confidence for the youth. That when you fall, don't despair. You can come back. If you know the Shatter story well, if you know his story very well, I mean, when he was called Bandana, forget about that straight line. That's his choice. And you don't want to go into it. You don't want to know my. And I'm a Tupac, serious Tupac fan, very philosophical. Take it all. Whenever I'm traveling, whenever I'm traveling, changes I can hit on changes for a very long time till I get there. So I think Tupac is in me. Friends who know me know I'm a strong Tupac fan.
Looking at your achievements,
yes, please.
Education-wise,
yes, please.
What are some of the teachers who nurtured you?
First of all, I'll mention across the board, from primary, secondary, and then down to the university. One teacher who has really done so much for me is Miss Nancy. She was my class 1 teacher. She took very keen interest in when I was growing up in class 1. I can remember everything I did in class 2, even in class 1. Yeah. I remember everything. I went to Salabadi Experimental Primary School. We call it Usuum School. And then, if you come to the secondary school, I have one very good teacher who really taught me how life should be done. It's called Mr. Ama. He was my biology teacher. Mr. Ama. And he's still alive. Fortunately, his daughter is our librarian here.
Whoa. We'll go and celebrate him for you.
Mr. Ama is one of the nicest people I've seen in my life. And then when I came to the university, the former vice chancellor for the University of Education, Widiba, Professor Akwesi Asabre Ameyao. He's now the University College of Methodist University College. He's the vice chancellor in a way. And this man is a man who opened the world for me from my degree level to my master's. When he was a vice chancellor, he was supervising my master's. And I'm telling you that my MPhil degree, this man taught me what really the world is. From wherever he lived at the peg of his life, it came down to my limits. And it made me to love research. He told me, you have something in you. You got to harness it. I remember when I have to send my last thesis for final vetting outside the country, it's Strand. It was in Teachman for a program, Kumasi, for a conference. He drove all the way from Kumasi. He told me by 4 p.m. at Winneba Junction, I should cross my Winneba Junction and pick my final work. Work on it, give it to him. By 1 p.m., 1 a.m., Professor Akwesi Asabe was sitting up, finalizing everything for me. And the work was sent outside. Wow. I got to Winneba Junction. It got there exactly the time I got to Winneba Junction at 4 p.m. Who would do this thing for you?
Nobody.
But he's a man of a great heart who cares about his students. And he has imparted on me. And today, if I'm having the successes, I'll give it to these 3 teachers.
Mr. Adjetey.
Yes, please.
Today on Teacher Mo, we are celebrating you in our own small way.
Thank you.
So we have a citation for you.
Thank you.
It says citation in honor of a great teacher.
Oh.
Leading the youth of the future is no easy task. Expanding and opening the young minds of tomorrow is the hardest job anyone could ever have. If anyone was ever up to the task, it would be you. You are an inspiration to students and other teachers alike. You have activated a hunger for knowledge and wisdom, inspiring the future generation to achieve greater heights. Thank you for being such an excellent teacher who has succeeded in creating an environment of enthusiasm for learning. Teacher Anthony Adjetey Mo. So from us to you,
Yo, so,
We are
thank you so
celebrating
much. Thank you
So this is for you.
Thank you so much.
Yes, and you put it
Somewhere, yeah.
Yes. And that's for teacher Mo. Wherever we go, Wilma Africa is also there.
Wow.
They give us the hampers.
I'm a Wilma
for
fan. I don't buy anything if not Wilma, I buy.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Ah, where they chop for So they gave us this hamper for you, so you touch it.
Yes.
We lift it. Hold it down.
No.
Okay, so this is from Wilma.
Thank you.
Yeah, you say thank you to Wilma. And
Wilma.
what you said to...
Wilma, thanks so much. I'm an ardent follower of your products. I love your products. Probably one of these days I'll be
a
Wilma ambassador.
Yes.
On my job.
So before we leave,
yes, please.
Your best 5 schools in Ghana. Presec
Okay.
Achimota.
Oh, this serious. So you were my best 5 schools?
Yes.
In Ghana?
SHS.
You know, I'll go straight forward. I'll mince meat. 1, Iberi Girls. Iberi Girls. That's on top of my list. Iberi Girls. Nothing more, nothing less. Wesley Girls. Then, let me be a bit objective in the sense. I'll go for Adjetey College for the boys. 4, I'll go for Prempeh College for the 4th. And my 5th school, if you look at all the other schools, I'll then come down to probably, I've given you Greater Accra, I've given you Eastern, I've given you Central too. So I have the largest to take one again from the Ashanti region. I'll go for Yasentua.
Say your last words to teachers and students and Ghanaians as well.
The teaching profession is one of the best professions you will get in the world. And when you are in it, don't look at only the salary. Just look at what you can do to change the system. And then look at the impact you can get. There are so many opportunities in teaching. We are living examples. And let's help Ghana to do. Let's think Ghana. Yes, we have challenges, but our challenges can be solved. There's nothing which is not surmountable. And I think that when you want to honor anyone, look at the teacher. We are the heroes.
Yes.
Let's work together. Let's change our country. And then let's change the teaching professions to make it look creative for the upcoming youth to take up to that job. Thank you very much.
My name is Akusia Nyantechiwa Anochi. And ne show yi almost sponsor a hamper. Wilma Africa. Wilma Africa normally fortune rice aba echaso. We have the green, that is the classic. We have the delight, that's the orange, and the red, the delicious. Whatever your rice meal is, being it jollof, being it fried rice, being it omutu wache, you won't miss it with fortune rice. Or say fortune rice, always on point, just like mom. Me that was the pan. I me ya aduma. That's it. Teacher you all I don't teacher mo teacher mo teacher